Y'all, it's your girl Keldamuzik here on Ladies Night, brought to you by Cut It Up Music, Mace the Tapeless. And I have another fantastic guest for you guys, okay? Like, she's my sister. She's my twin, okay? Everyone, welcome to multi-talented artist, Miss Mia Rose.
Hey, y'all.
What's up, girl?
Where's the applause? Yay.
Yes.
No, just
Yes. You are so beautiful. I just want to tell you that.
I appreciate that. So are you. We're
Yes.
twins.
We're
So
twins.
you-
We're twins. We're
But we have
twins.
it- listen, the mind, heart, soul, physics.
Yes. Yes.
So-
Oh my gosh. I heard your latest single, Pressure, that you just released. That is bomb. You was singing on there, you was spitting on there, and you were dressed sexy as hell. Like, you got it from head to toe. And I give it up to any female artist who come off like that. You came off like,
Thank you.
mm.
No, speaking of my wardrobe, though, I have a cousin. She has a lingerie line called Dirty Turtle Lingerie and More. You can follow her on Instagram. But, like, so the red that I had on, the red piece, the red
Yes,
bra.
that
and
red,
the,
yes.
yes, so that's her
With the tight
line.
stomach and everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Stop it.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was
Yeah.
part of her line, and then the black with the gold piece, that was her line too. So, you know, in my music, I try to incorporate everything I could, whether it's like, you know, merchandise from other people or even my own merchandise. I wish I wore my hat to it, but I wanted to get my poetic justice on.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So,
You killing it, too. You is killing it. Oh, my God.
you're flattering me.
You are gorgeous. I have to. Like, gorgeous and talented. Like, oh, my God.
Cheers to that.
Yes, cheers to that, sis. Yes, yes. It was funny. I had your business partner on my other podcast, Diva Talk Tonight, and he was speaking very highly of you. And he showed me footage of you, your videos, and everything. I was like, you know what? I said, well, I'm doing this other podcast, Ladies Night. Bring her on the show.
You talking about my dadinger?
Your Dadinger. Yes, your Dadinger. Yes, yes, Dadinger. Give it up to Dadinger. Yes, yes. That is so cool because everyone has momagers, but you have a Dadinger. See, I need to call my dad. He wants to do business with me now with cosmetics and stuff. So I'm like, okay, Dad, what's up? Let's make some money. So y'all got a tight relationship.
Look, he taught me how to be a barber too. I just ain't went that far yet, but you know.
Okay, okay. So you can line a sister up in the back, then BDBs right back. No, I'm just kidding.
You got jokes, bro.
Yes.
But yeah, sorry, no.
Yes, yes. So tell us, how did you get started in the business?
As far as the business is concerned, that's one story. But like as far as I got started, period, from what people I've had more than one person tell me. When I was in preschool, like my preschool promotion, I did my own little rap at my preschool promotion. And it was like, I be trying to remember it for myself, but it's just like other people saying it back to me. And I'm just kind of like, oh, you know, I can't, you remember that? I don't remember.
That's a cool Dadinger. I'll tell you that right now. Yes.
So like it started from there, but like if you would need him to tell his story. But you know, like he used to be a DJ. Him and like some of his homies, they used to throw parties and stuff like that. He used to DJ. Then like when I finally came along, I thought about it. You know, and was old enough. You know, he would take me to some of the parties that he went to, and it was just I fell in love with old school music. Like anybody that knows me can tell you, I do not listen to rap. I can rap my ass off if I really want to, or when I need to. But I'm just so in love with old school music. I'm
Really? That is
art.
great. Who are some of the older artists that you're into? Like the 90s artists, or are we talking about 80s or 70s? Patti LaBelle and
We
Chaka
talking
Khan.
about Patti LaBelle, Chaka Khan, Tina Marie. I was so surprised when I found out that Tina Marie was white. I was so surprised. I was like,
Yeah.
what? Tina Marie
Me
is
too.
white.
I was like, what?
Yeah. Tina Marie, even listening to Michael McDonald, I was surprised when I found out he was white too. You know, like Luther Vandross, Sade,
Damn, you know your
Like,
shit. Yeah.
like Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu,
Yeah.
like just even the more I forgot his name right now, but he's singing that song. Sign my name across, sign your name across my heart. No, he's old school.
Oh, he's old school.
What's his name? I want you to be my baby.
I heard the song.
None of y'all know who I'm talking about. Harry, something. Before my.
I know you know. Who is it? I know you know.
Sun and the you. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. I don't know.
I know the song.
His name, yeah.
I know the song, but I don't know who the person is.
I can't think of it.
Somebody figure. I know you'll figure it out. Cause this nigga play the flute over here.
Yes. Terrence. Yeah, I knew it was like T something. It was something like that. But even still, like one of my favorite songs by him is it was on Batman, like the old school Batman. Kiss from a Rose.
Yeah.
So I be dabbling into my old school more than I do my.
I see that. No, but it's much appreciated because we got real music in this field.
Yes.
Authentic music.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing wrong with any of the music that's out there, but we just like, artists.
Yeah, somebody know how to play the guitar and want to give me some lessons. I got one.
Yeah.
I got a acoustic. I can get my strings stick.
And homeboy can play the flute over here. We're gonna have you play in a minute.
Really? Yeah, no, for real. I've been trying. I was like, let me try to get a keyboard so I can learn how to play the keyboard. If I do that, it'll be easier for me to play the guitar. But I'm like, if I already got a guitar, why move on to something else? So.
Right. She's eager.
At this point, why not? But anywho, sorry.
Tell me about your previous project.
So, I dropped 2 projects earlier this year.
Albums or EPs or singles?
I dropped an album in May called Spoiled.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and then I dropped a single maybe August or September.
Yeah.
It was a little bit after all this stuff that was going on. It's the single that I dropped is a really political song.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Dadinger showed that to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
that was very powerful too.
Yeah.
I was like, I like this shit. I watched the video a couple times. I was like, this shit is hard.
Yeah. So I try to as much as I love R&B and as much as I can rap about whatever I want to. I got songs where I'm like, I'm from the hood. I ain't no gangster, but I'm gangster, bitch.
Get a little down with it.
And it's I don't get my hands dirty, but I just try to be real about my life. But I'm really a hopeless romantic. That's why I love doing R&B music. I'm like, my heart.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
You heard that song by Usher, Bad Habits?
Yes.
That's me. I love. I'm just fucking bad at it. That's how that is.
I think we all have that in common, though. Nobody's perfect. I'm bad at love too.
No, I'm bad.
Oh, okay. Different level of bad. What's the name of the song?
Oh, Say My Name.
Say My Name.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I remember hearing that.
Featuring Mr. Fab. So
shout out to Mr. Fab. Yes. Wow. How did you guys end up connecting to do the song?
I actually, on my album, I have him on my album. He's on a song on my album. The song that he features on is with Keek the Sneak, too. So, I actually got
my boy Keek.
Shout out to Keek the Sneak. Shout out to Mr. Fab. Shout out to, both of them. I got both of them on a song apiece. I got them both on one song, and then I got a song with Fab and a song with Keek.
That's what's up.
The song with Keek is on my dad and the Lee Man's mixtape, The Next 48. Which is, so he has his own project and I have mine.
Yeah.
With Fab, it was just kind of I did Oakland live a couple of times.
Okay, that's what's up. Oakland Live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did Oakland Live, and the crazy part about me doing Oakland Live, that kind of landed me in doing some big other shows in my life. Where I opened up for Snoop Dogg.
That's big.
Like a couple of months later, or a month later, matter of fact, I opened up for Warren G. And then after that, I opened up for like Rich Homie Quan, like Jay Stalin from the Bay Area.
Yeah, shout out to Livewire.
Yeah.
Livewire gang. Yeah.
I opened up for Cameron.
Cameron, that's big shit. Yeah.
I opened up for a lot of people, and like for me to come back from New York, not too long ago, I went out there and shared my music, and it's like I opened up for some of y'all people. Like, what's up? Like,
damn.
So I gained some fans out there too amongst me being out there, and now I got a video, and I plan on running that out soon.
That's cool.
And I'm doing another video.
Okay.
And probably another video, so at least I know if I do decide to go back out there, I got things to go out there with as a California artist. Because, going out of town, people always be like, oh, you from here, blah, 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 blah. And they just be hella juiced about it.
Yeah. Especially when you say Oakland, everybody's like, the town? You from the town? Oh, shit. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, see, y'all lucky. I'm from San Jose. But I moved to the town, and that's where I got started.
That works.
But y'all are from the town, where naturally, this is who y'all have become.
Whether it's survival of the fittest or survival of the natural.
Yeah.
I think I'm living with survival of the natural, whatever that's supposed to be. But
right. No, I feel you. Yes. But, yeah. So, who are some of your favorite artists today? I know we mentioned artists previously. Who are some of your favorite artists today? I know we got a lot of female. We got her. We got.
I love her.
Summer Walker. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to Summer Walker. I love Kehlani.
Kehlani, yes.
I love her. Even as if she's a Bay Area native.
Yes.
Like she recently done got put in a category with women that's been in the game longer than her.
Yes.
She's popping. Shout out to Kehlani.
Shout out to Kehlani.
I love her. I love Kehlani. I can't say her because it's almost like I know her. Like every time I think about her, I always think about that video that she did in West Oakland on Mandela Parkway. When people don't even realize, she did majority of her video in West Oakland, and she's from Vallejo, still part of the Bay Area, but she decided to come to West Oakland to do her video.
Yeah.
And that, it's like, okay, okay, sis, you still making sure you keep the Bay. I mean, Kamaya, I fuck with Kamaya too.
Oh yeah, Kamaya, shout out to Kamaya,
shout out to Kamaya.
Saweetie, shout out to Saweetie.
Shout out to Saweetie too. I was just talking about her to one of my homies, but it was in one of them instances of Too Short found a real way to make some money, right? He got Black China to sample one of his songs, and he get it.
Keek, yeah.
Oh, was it? It was Keek.
Yeah.
Both of them, and E42,
and
Too Short.
Yeah.
Their songs been sampled since forever. And I was watching the Verses. Did you watch the Verses?
That Short and 40.
That was the best Verses I've ever seen.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
They set up everything about that Verses was. But one thing that they said though, both of them, y'all sample our music and don't even know that y'all sampling our music.
That part.
Mind you, these are independent artists.
That part.
They've been independent artists. E40 got his own record label. What is it?
Jive Records. Sick With It, Jive Records.
Exactly. You feel me? Too Short, both of them been selling music out of their trunks, and it's just kind of now we just have internet streaming to. Ain't nobody buying CDs no more. Ain't nobody buying tapes. Shit is different, so it's a whole different game. But like I said, they said people sampling our music and they don't even know they sampling our music. That's what they mentioned Drake. You feel me, Drake? Go on and on, and he sampling the whole Too Short.
Too Short.
Blow the whistle.
Yeah,
you feel me? People do it all the time.
And then he came down here and did the song with Wayne and Tyga, and that one track.
Which one?
They were sampling Mac Dre or whatever. They had Mac Dre.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Drake was in it.
Yeah.
Drake, I know exactly what song you're talking about.
God damn it. But my point is, a lot of these major artists come to the Bay to collect and not to put other artists on. And it's Bay, especially, Oakland and Frisco.
Even like Vallejo at that.
Vallejo, yeah. Yes.
The Bay Area, period. And it's just kind of like people bypass it a little bit where it's just kind of like they don't really recognize what trends they taking. It's just kind of like, oh, we taking it.
Yeah.
And it's like, but once somebody from the Bay Area start doing some South shit, or they start doing some New York shit, it's just kind of like, oh, they biting our South.
Right.
Wait a minute, y'all been doing this jump. It's a catch-22 with that. Like,
yeah.
And even so much so, both Too Short and East 40 got records with fucking Biggie or Tupac or legends that was younger than them, and like it's a and people don't realize that like it's a California, like he was on some other shit, like he ended up being on some real East Coast shit, and Tupac ended up being on some real West Coast shit, but at the end of the day, they both had something to do with the West Coast.
That's true. I'm going back to
Cali.
Hey.
For real, no.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you're right.
It's I mean, even just down to that, like I feel like they're old school artists that I can say. It was crazy watching the verses because it was hella songs, and I was just like, what? I even met Sugar T before, and it was like the craziest. I got her album, I got her autograph. She was like, shout out to Sugar T.
Yes.
Like, everything. Or,
Yeah. Like, it's like you looked up to her, like, damn, this is like the female rapper representing the Bay right now.
And it's not too many of those.
Yeah,
right?
That's true. That's true.
Why even when Guapole came out and I found out she was in there, it was just kind of like, I loved her song Closer to My Dreams. But it was like, when I found out she was from Oakland, she was from around the corner from where I'm from.
Yeah.
Well, more story for me.
Right.
Make it too long.
What about Keisha Cole? Are you a big fan?
Yes, I am. Shout out to Keisha Cole. And I've had conversations about that too when they were supposed to do the Ashanti and Keisha Cole verses. So this is another thing that people don't understand. People kept saying Ashanti. Y'all gotta understand, Ashanti came out with a label. She had niggas behind her. When Keisha Cole came out, she was in East Oakland. She was basically an independent artist. Kanye West just so happened to be able, like she has always been an independent artist.
That's right.
She got songs that's produced by Kanye West. She on a song with P. Diddy. She on a song with Missy Elliott. And this is all her by herself. There ain't no team backing her up no disrespect to like Murder Inc. or anything like that because they poppin', but
right, she did it without being on a family label. She did it on her own.
Exactly. That just goes to show you again, people from the Bay Area,
powerful, just
they
like her
start
voice.
off They start off independently. Like they either, which I can't say they did go with a label, but they've done what they did independently. And these are artists from the Bay Area. All these other artists that we hear about, it's like they're getting labels. They getting these 360s.
So now, have you ever been offered a deal? And if so, was it a 360 deal? Because, like you said, that's what they're getting out now.
I'm actually one of the people to be real honest. I've had opportunities to do some stuff, but I would much rather, like, I've had people like, oh, you gotta get a deal. I would rather be an independent artist. And for me, I'd rather the label that I'm with, my Dadinger's label, to continue to be independent too.
That's
because
right.
Who's to say, and like.
What's the name of the label, Dadinger?
EBR Music.
EBR Music.
EBR Elbow Room Music.
Elbow Room Music.
I kid you not.
That's what's up.
He came up with this name in his downstairs closet. Give or take, probably like this big. Not even that high, but this big.
Yeah.
Like, and he's starting to come, have artists come over, blah, blah, blah. But we in this small ass room, literally. And this is a grown ass man. He, he ain't 7 feet tall, but he got 7 feet arms. Like,
Dadinger.
Like, listen, this is literally the elbow room. He had it connected to our bathroom. That was like right across from. So, and that's how it all started. Like, literally, a room with no help, like 2 people at a time. In this space, 2 people at a time. And it went from that to like creating something bigger to being something bigger. Like, at this point, even with the label, even the people that we deal with, and for me, it's been a challenge because I've been the only female.
Yeah. So, which is always good, you know what I mean? Because you stand out.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the front scenes, but in the high scenes, when you got like 15, I'm exaggerating, but like 8, 10, 9 different
niggas.
Yeah.
You can feel free to be open. Say what it is.
Okay, I was.
Say what it is.
No, you know, I got like 8, 9 different niggas. You know, like he didn't like. My Dadinger didn't learn this lesson. Like when it comes down to certain stuff, once I catch an attitude, it's a wrap.
Dadinger on alert. Like, wait.
Oh no, for real. Like,
ain't feeling this?
No, like he like we've learned to come to understanding. Like when I feel a certain way, like he knows when shit is gonna go to shit.
That's what's up.
And so like it took a long time for us to get there.
That's what. You know what?
It took us a long time for us to get there, but it's like it grew into something better because it's like now he understands, you know, what I'm comfortable with, where I have to be like, nah, I don't need all these extra niggas in the studio. I don't need that because at that point I'm losing focus at this point.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Were you ever been treated differently because you were a female, whether you had other men there or not?
Differently, yes, but I feel like it was more.
You are an attractive female, so.
Oh, people know. People know. No. We know how to set boundaries around here.
That's like, good. That's good. Yeah.
You know how to set boundaries, and that's why I was able to be like, you know what, I don't need nobody in my studio session when I'm recording because that don't work for me. I can't focus like that. And I just feel like as being an artist, sometimes like we do have our times where we can really focus. And so, I'm scatterbrained.
Yeah, especially when you have different people in the studio drinking and smoking, talking loud, and do this, not do that, different directions and stuff. Like, let me do me.
Yeah, when it's your time to go in the booth, then you handle that.
Yeah.
But then that's what I'm saying. When me being the only female, it was like everybody felt like they were comfortable. But then when other niggas go in the studio and do be fucking up on their shit, they don't have nothing to say. They don't say, oh, don't do it like this, nigga, do it like that.
But it's a female. No, you should do it like this, not do it over again.
Yeah, no, I had to. And I felt like that helped me a lot more, in so many ways. And I think I love where I'm at. I really do genuinely love where I'm at right now as far as it has taken me a long time to get where I want to be. I can do what I want, you know, with having a dad in, you know, and even then, you know, other people that knows that, and it's just kind of like they feel like they know what's best for me, but like no, my dad knows what's best for me at the end of the day.
That's good.
Then once he figured out,
good parenting.
He's too busy over there trying to figure out how to get it.
I feel like calling my dad. I'm like, Dad, my dad retired. He was like, let's go into business. Let's go into business, Dad. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I am so proud of you.
And I'm proud of him
I'm proud of him.
No, you gotta understand. I could cry about it, but it's been a really hard process with us because it was like at some point it was, and hella people was hella gung-ho like, oh, you should just be a rapper. You should just be a rapper. You should be a rapper. I was like, first of all, I can do this shit, but that's not who I am. Like. And if that's who y'all want me to be, don't be surprised if I do really become this gangster ass bitch that y'all not ready.
I mean, well, you can cheat with what's out there right now.
It ain't about that. Like somebody calling my bluff on that. And I really gotta hold my own.
Yeah.
Like, there's too many rap niggas out here getting killed behind the shit they saying in songs.
And being on live, flashing money and jewelry.
All that.
And
I don't got that type of time. I'm not that type of bitch. For me, but if that's what y'all want me to rap about and that's what y'all want me to do, don't be surprised if I really get manipulated and being that person.
Yeah.
And then what? Something happened to me. Then what?
That's
Whoa!
true.
Oh my God!
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
Like it's levels to all that. I ain't gonna get too much into it.
Yeah, no, and like
I can go, but it's levels to all that. You know, and just even trying to be, you know, with my last video, I was being sexy and all that.
You was being sexy.
Cause I am. I'm being y'all.
Beautiful chick. Beautiful. No, yes. You was holding down that video. You sit up there, you have the stomach out, and oh, the hair, the outfit. I said, she is bomb.
You gotta understand, people do ask me though. So even when it comes down to certain stuff, like some of the songs that I got out now,
yeah.
I ain't gonna tell y'all how old I am because you're never supposed to ask
a woman her age.
I'm old enough, but like people would ask me like when I have certain songs that's like, you know, more
mature.
Yeah. But like, oh, with who knows that my dad is my dad? It's like, oh, so how your dad feel about that? Like, oh, your dad let you talk like that? And I'm just like, I am grown. Like
I can say, I have a father. That's why I can talk like that. Mm-hmm. Because that's the farthest this is gonna go.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like you never know when
you ain't got no daddy issues. You ain't got no daddy issues.
Like you, exactly. You never know when Lena ain't gonna pop up. So you can be fair or be square. Like
you just like
like everything is just, and it's just it's been a roller coaster and it still is a roller coaster. It's always gonna be a roller coaster. But I love, you know, especially just like as far as both of us being into music and, you know, him being the OG.
This cranberry juice, ain't it? Yes.
Would you?
It's still good. But with vodka in it, or? Yeah, it tastes good. Oh my God.
That works.
Yes. So
but
yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, like, honestly, like, I love the relationship that you guys have. Like, seriously. Like, that's like a new thing. Imagine bringing a dadinger into the scene. That could be its own reality show.
We might just need to have our own reality show. It's a lot more complicated.
What you think about that, dadinger?
It's a lot more complicated than it is simple. It looks simple to the whole world.
But still, like, most girls have a momager. You know what I mean? But you got a dadinger.
No. I love my mother to death. I love her with all of my heart. She is my heart. But I couldn't do it with her. I couldn't. I'm sorry, Mama, if you ever see this. But
we still love you, Mama. It's just business. You gotta protect this girl's career. Okay, this is like the next big thing. Oh my God. So let me ask you, you write all your own material?
For the most part.
Yeah. And it's okay if you don't. You get help.
No. Like, okay, so this is one thing I learned later in my music career. Because I started about 2008. Excuse me. I forgot. Like, I started thinking about my college life when I started. No. I was still in high school when I wrote my first song.
Okay.
Because I got my heart broken by this boy.
Okay.
And I wrote this song called No More. Oh my God. It was hella crazy because I wrote that shit in like 2008 and like earlier this year. I was outside walking my dog or whatever. And Lee Man was outside too. And then like one of the OGs that work around the hood, and he does this all the time. Like every time I run into him, I always heard some shit. I'm like, that sounds too familiar. Mm-hmm. But not familiar like, oh, I heard this on the radio. Like familiar, like that sounds like me. My dad, you can never call me Nene World. You can never do that unless you're my daddy, mama, Delasia, or Devon Jr. Just to put that out there. But I'm standing outside walking my dad, walking outside I'm walking my dog outside. My dad outside too. He's like, Nina, you hear that? I'm like, what you talking about? So I start walking closer. I'm like, wait. All I hear is, no more, no more, no more, no more. And that was the first song I ever wrote.
Yeah.
But I don't even got that shit no more.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, how this man got this song and I don't got this shit no more.
That's crazy. Wow.
It was so crazy, but it's just like, that was the first time I wrote my first song. But then, like I said, as I got older and as I started, like, really getting into music and stuff, I started being comfortable with being a messenger. You know? Like, or no, the deliverer. You know, you sometimes it's like you have somebody that can write a song and they have something in their head, but somebody else can deliver it. Way different.
They can articulate it better. Yeah.
When even just like vocally, if it's just like a vocal thing, like I've wrote songs for people, like I've had like one or two people either buy a beat for me or buy an actual song for me, like that I wrote and I made the beat. And that was different for me because it was like the song that, so it was this lady, she bought this song for me, and the song that I wrote, the song that she bought was a song that I wrote for myself personally. And she told me her situation, and I wrote 2 songs for her, and I loved both of those songs, but she liked the song that I wrote for myself more than a song that I wrote for her. And it was just kind of like, okay, like,
that's how it always is, though.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, and that's why I'm okay with people, only people who know me, though, or who know my voice, or know, like, my vocal range, that I'm comfortable with writing for me, because at that point, it's like, they're writing stuff that I would say, but really wouldn't say vocally to other people, but in a song, it's like, oh, it's okay to say that.
Right, because that's just, it's an act. You know what I mean? It's a performance. So it's like nothing is taken literally.
You know what I'm saying?
But there's a lot of people who take things literally.
And all these labels be trying to lure sin like
it's all about
into the web, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So sometimes people gotta come out and speak up,
like,
and let people understand.
Quite a bit of artists out there right now, and whether they talk about guns and pussy popping, whatever, we're just like, okay.
But the crazy part about it, the people talking about pussy, perfect example, little baby. He got an elevated mama.
Yeah.
He went to spend like $6,000. How much did he spend on a porn star?
Supposedly some good. I heard about that.
Yeah.
And it got leaked to the internet.
Ooh, sorry, y'all. I ain't mean it. Too much money for some ran through.
Right. Like, when you're already
publicly, it's okay. Like, I understand people got their needs and stuff like that, but at the same time, that's a whole. Girl, what are we talking about? What?
We're talking about songwriting and producing and
all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. So, tell me, who would be your favorite producer today that you would want to work with?
Me.
Okay. Okay. That's what it is.
Still working on that, y'all. But yes.
I could ask you who your favorite artist is, and you should say
me. Yes, it is me. Seriously, no. Yes, I listen to myself more than I listen to other artists.
You should.
But
and because you're good, I respect your music. Real talk.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like when I watch the Pressure video, which we will be airing on this, and also on another the video show, we'll be airing that, your show as well. And then we also do events, so we'll probably have you perform at one of our events. If that's okay with Dadinger, we'll work that out with him. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
So he gotta play the role. There you go. We'll talk about it.
But I respect you so much as an artist. I love your name. I love everything about you. Like,
no, I ain't gonna lie to you. What you got coming up? Me? A video shoot. Oh.
Dadinger! Did you want to send this chair, Dadinger?
I thought we talked about that earlier.
Yeah, Dadinger. Where were you?
Right. No, but y'all, so I did just drop my video Pressure. It dropped on December 26, 2020. It's on all platforms. It's on Apple Music. It's on Spotify, Amazon. It's on YouTube. It's wherever you look, you can
Everywhere.
find it.
All the streaming platforms,
All
you
the
guys.
streaming platforms. But I also have a video for Pressure as well. You can go find that on YouTube, Californeah TV. So that's what I was gonna say, right? So one thing we got in common, I have a share in common. It was so crazy. Like acting, I mean, she's a TV. I ain't got that far. But like even okay, so she told me about her like she was like I'm this but I'm that. I'm like, I'm this but I'm that too. Like, you know, me and Rose, but I'm on some gay shit. And I ain't really never on no gay shit. California, you feel me? It's like you can never, like, at that point, whenever you think about California, you think about I'm California. CALIFOR.
That's on the Instagram. That's the Instagram.
My Instagram, y'all. That's my Twitter too. And then you can follow me on Facebook, me and Rose. You can find me on anywhere. You can look up me. If you really want to know me, what I did, what I do, where I went to school.
It's the sun god.
I am a cheerleader, basketball player, rock star, singer, songwriter.
That's where she gets this tight body from.
Blah, blah, blah. The list can
Tight
go
body
on.
and cute face.
I was thinking.
Dadinger here. We can't do all that.
Look, just go watch the video. Watch Pressure. There's a couple other videos on
And Pressure's on Spotify, right?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
Check out Pressure on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Deezer, Shazam, YouTube Music.
You make me excited. What's your sign?
Aries. What are you?
I'm a Cancer.
I actually get along with Cancers.
I get along. No, Aries. Okay, Aries men are crazy as shit.
I heard Aries women are crazy as shit too. But I'm not crazy unless like I'm off my meds, right?
No, my older brother is Aries, and okay, he is such a sweetheart, but that nigga is crazy. He crazy. And I be thinking sometimes as a Cancer I'm crazy, but I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. I got an older sister.
Yeah.
So I'm the youngest. My brother, he's 4 years older than me. My sister, 3 years older than me.
Okay.
So I'm the baby.
Okay.
I ain't hit 30 yet. So
Little cutesy wootsy. Older men get any idea. So he's an Aries and he's crazy. No, I'm gonna tell you, like, it's funny, like, I don't even really believe in zodiac signs, but I feel I have some, like, tendencies of an Aries. Like, I'm really hella nice, fun, cool, I get along with everyone, but when I get mad, I'm like, I see nothing but red.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, he's such a sweetheart. But when he feel how he feel,
yes,
it's a wrap.
I'll rip everything into pieces. All, like,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It is a wrap.
So with me being a baby, imagine having a personality of a Capricorn, an Aries. My mama a Capricorn. My brother Aries. My daddy is Gemini. My sister a Cancer. And I'm a Cancer too. So we not gonna count me. I got 4 different
You mix with 4 different types of things.
Yeah.
Where, like, zodiac signs. Wow. And they say, like, zodiac signs are mixed with different. And so, wait, what? You're a Cancer. Mm-hmm. I get along with Cancers. I've been getting along. I got along surprisingly. I mean, my compatibility is with Leos, mm-hmm. but I've been getting along with like a lot of Cancers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I've been getting along. Like one of my really good friends at this point, he's a Aries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how's he like? Like how?
He's a gentle person. I think he's like probably one of my homie Patrick. He's a barber. He's a caterer. Like all that. Like he's hella gentle. Like he's a really nice person. I think that's probably one person I ain't never seen they crazy side. For real. But all the other Aries I know, they crazy. But we might get along well then, because I'm a little crazy.
It's okay to get a little crazy. Sorry about that. No, it's okay to get a little crazy. You know,
well, I used to be a doormat when I was younger, and it's hella crazy because people used to always, like when I was younger, you know, I used to get hella good grades and stuff like that. I was just talking to my best friend about that today, because we've been friends since first grade, but we lost contact from like fourth grade to when I got to college.
Yeah.
So that's like 10 years, 15 years, like no contact.
Oh wow.
We finally got contact. Even him, it was just kind of like, and even my friends from high school, they'd be like, "Oh, like you was hella nice in high school. Like why you like what happened? Like you motherfuckers happened. Like I used to be a doormat for hella people, and then it's like I used to be hella nice and all this and all that. Now y'all calling me crazy because I'm not taking shit from y'all. It's kind of like, what you expect? If I was gonna keep being a doormat, then what? So I was gonna try to take everything from me.
Exactly. And that's what people do. I was in the same situation. I'm living in San Jose around no black people. Okay? And so I was a doormat. Like, I heard people behind me call me stupid and dumb and black this, black that. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, where do I go? Like, you know, I moved to Oakland. I felt like I was at home. I was like, oh my God, I'm around my own people. Everyone understands me. Everybody understands what I'm trying to say, my feelings. So it's just like, I envy people like you being from, you know what I'm saying, a real town where it's a lot of us there and we can all relate to each other.
Yeah, don't get it twisted though. It's difficult. It's difficult though.
Okay.
Like, I feel like people support in Oakland or in the Bay Area. It's like, yes, you get support, but I feel like a lot of the times you get more support from people who don't know you than people who actually know you. And which is nothing wrong with that, because it's like at the end of the day, like when it boils down to it, perfect example, hypothetically speaking, I can easily be talking about some whole shit in my song. But like people who really know me, who know like I'm not really like that, I can easily be talking about shooting niggas or doing this and doing that, being a hella gangster ass bitch. But that's not me, you know. And then like I said, with doing stuff like that, it's like, what if somebody did call my girl? You know, like I'm a lover, I'm not a fighter. If I have to, I will. But like, why put myself in a situation? You know. I mean, if I'm gonna put myself in a situation I really don't have to be in, let me be talking about love and a nigga accidentally fall in love with me and it's fatal attraction. Let me be in that type of situation. Like, I'm not trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, real talk.
So, I mean, I feel like that's the fun part about being an artist. It can be difficult, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, you can express yourself in a way that, like, even when it came down to me having other people write for me, these are people that I know that know me. And it's like, when it came down to expressing myself or writing a song for me, it was like, they was saying shit that I would say to them and put it in a song. And I'll be thinking to myself, like, I'd never say no shit like that.
Right.
But really behind closed doors, that's some shit that I done said to them, like, look, listen, like my best friend had put some lyrics together. And it was just kind of like, I would not say that.
Right.
And then when I started thinking back about like the conversations that me and him would have together, it's just kind of like, maybe I would actually say that, but just to you, not to the world.
Exactly.
To you, like.
Right.
But you know, if you want to help me put it in a song, I don't know how much people gonna believe that I would say something like that, unless they know me. But
yeah.
I can be a little provocative.
Yeah, and it's okay. Like that's the idea of this industry, being artistic. coming at that guy who's in the soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, he was just in the soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really who he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like you got the people who know you, and that's a conversation. Sorry if I'm rambling on.
No, yes.
But it's a conversation that I had with my older brother one day, and it was just something that had came over my mind one time where I had time to think. And it was like, as human beings, we are this compact of
you keep on shining,
50, 20 different people, right? You got your mama, your daddy, your siblings, whatever you have. That, yeah, like, you know, they see you as as somebody's daughter, as somebody's sister, as somebody's wife, as somebody's friend, as somebody's
counselor,
enemy,
mentor,
anything, whatever.
Like a taste of everybody in your personality.
Yeah, but then it's like, you know, your brother and your sister, they see you as a sibling. You know, they see you as somebody's child. They see the sides. They see everything. But then when it comes to the outside world, you got your friends who, if they're close enough, you know, they see you as the daughter that you are to your parents, or the sibling that you are to your siblings, or the friend that you are to your friends, or if you're a parent, the parent that you are to your kids, but also the friend that they are to you. You got your fans who see you merely as this artist. Like, they have no other context or no other substance that these other people have. Unless, you know, the paparazzi and TMZ and all that other shit where people start just like trying to piece your life together.
Nitpick about everything about you.
Yeah, but other than that, like, they have no real recollection of who you are as a person, the way that your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin, people that you're close to. So it's just like thinking about it as you're this compact of a million different whatever. A million different cells, a million different people's point of views. You can have people who love you so much, they feel like you're the best person in the world. Hate you so much because you're the best fucking person in the world. You seen that movie Soul? It just came out.
No, I know it just came out. I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
Not even.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
I gotta see it.
That movie and that movie, like what I was just talking about, it made so much sense because it's like some people are soulless, and it takes for somebody who has some type of soul but still trying to find themselves to help somebody else find themselves. And it's like we are who we are to these people, but how can we be more to somebody else that don't even realize, you know?
Yeah.
Like that you can meet 50 million people in your life, and it's always that one or two people that can literally just alter your whole everything.
Turn your whole world around.
Yeah, right. Where it's just kind of like where you feel like, oh, I ain't have no purpose in life. Wait, I never even lived life.
Right.
There's a lot of people in West Oakland right now that never left West Oakland.
It's so funny you mentioned that. I've met a couple people that have never left their block. Not even to the next city, the next town, the next state. But like,
that's right. And because it's like people feel like this box is all they have. And that's why, like, one thing I feel like I loved up with my life is that my parents made sure they took us. Like, even off the strength, like 2 years ago, I went to Cuba.
Oh,
how many people can say they did that? Because it was shut down from America. Like, you can't go to Cuba from America. You can't fly there. Like, you can't do, you know, like.
You mean today or back when you were?
2008. So, like, 2 years ago.
Okay.
Which, before the world was, like, shut down, obviously. But even after then, they started kind of, like, trying to be strict on that again.
Like towards Americans? Like Americans can come to Cuba or?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, because and even then when I went, they were like, oh, like you have to be like an educator, or you have to be something, like you have to have a real valid reason to go to Cuba. So.
No, it's funny you mentioned that because I went on tour in the Caribbean and we had to, we stopped in we went back to Florida, but we were about to go back to the Caribbean, and it was a bunch of Cuban employees that were checking us, and it was weird. I'm just gonna say this: I love my Cubans, love everybody, but they chose to put a lot of black people in the department where they had to check us for additional stuff in Florida. And
they had to check my hair in Florida.
Yeah, they checked my hair.
Like I had no, like when even me having locks and my hair was down, they were like, I have to check your hair. But the lady was hella rude about it. She was
the man, he had me from head to. He was looking at my hair. I had a wig on. He looked at my wig. He was like, "What you got in here?" I was like, "Oh my!" And I had to take off my wig in front of hella people. Like, oh my god. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, nigga, you want me to get naked too? Like, damn. Like, those Cubans in Florida,
they something else.
They are something else. And let me tell you, I remember I was just really surprised about that. Like, I love my Latin people, my Cuban people. I love y'all. But just in particular, in Florida, they made me take off my wig, everything, and just like dress down. Like, oh my god.
They had me do all that.
And they had me sit in the little corner. It was like a plastic area. It was like
that sounds
Inspector Gadget shit. I had to sit in the area and they were like, boop, 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 boop. I was like, I don't have shit on me. Like, what do you guys want? Like, it's crazy. But that's what, like...
life of a black woman, though. Like.
But it's funny, when I went to Tokyo, when I traveled to Tokyo...
I see that you went to Japan and all that.
I opened up for R&B singer Lloyd from Murder Inc.
Yes. Okay, so I did a photo shoot at one of his shows. He opened...
Okay.
It was that... Was it at the... I don't think it was the Regency Ballroom.
Okay, in Frisco?
Yeah. So it wasn't there. It was another big... Actually, I was hella juiced about that because, like, I was able to take pictures of him on stage and shit. I do photography too. I'm telling you, my Dadinger, he teaches me. You need a haircut?
We might need you to take some photos. Yep. So,
I'll show you pictures. I'll show her. But, no, that's hella dope, though, because, one of a producer that I worked with, amazing, he was in China for, like, 6 months. He was playing in the band out there. And then he came back out here. But I think that's the exciting part about it, just having like different producers. And then also just like meeting new artists too that, especially like you, where somebody that's just like so similar to me, like with the action and the music and like how you distinguish yourself, like the alter ego and Alice. What is it? Alice.
Alter ego. That's all I know. Alias. I would have been on point with that, but yes, alter ego alias.
At least somebody know what it is in the room. My bad. Yes. Thank you very much.
That's why you're here. That's why you're here.
Look, fingerprints, no
with
evidence.
The flute. We're going to have you play the flute in a minute. No, but let me tell you some real talk. Like, I was on tour in Tokyo, 2012. Lloyd, Kid Ink, and Chris, I forgot what his name was, but it was a blast. And you can do the same, too. Like, in Tokyo, the love that they give black people.
I was saying that on your video. I was watching some of the videos of fans in Japan, and I was like, it was like they was looking at you like, give me, I want y'all.
Well, guess what?
Touch me.
I was performing at the Zeppelin Theater, and that's where Nicki Minaj performed 2 weeks before me, and then Lady Gaga performed 2 weeks after me. The same Zeppelin Theater. And so when I left, you know, everyone was just like, because you know, I go by Diva. That's my nickname. You know what I mean? So people were like, Diva, and I got just hella people like contacting me afterwards. Like when you come back to Tokyo, And ever since COVID happened, I was just like, well, before that, I could have went back there, but I started concentrating on like film and TV and shit.
Well, if you need an actress for anything,
I do.
Okay, wait.
And you know who you look like? What's Beyonce's new group?
Oh, Chloe and Halle.
Yes, you look like.
I love them.
You look like them.
I love them.
You look like them.
I look like I could be the third
You
part
are
of the group.
so beautiful. You guys, isn't she so beautiful? Isn't she so beautiful?
Thank you.
Oh my God.
My mama told me I look like a character from Babster with my 2 gold teeth.
No. That works for her. Brother?
She was like, you look like Halle Berry and the other girl from Babster.
How did you brother? 25? And you? Beyonce your age.
I'm 28. I'm gonna be 29.
25? 28? You play the flute?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm the one thinking if you guys are the babies. Okay, we gotta wrap this up. All right, you guys, Keldamuzik here on Ladies Night, and I want you guys to remember my sis, Nia Rose. She's doing big things. We got big things to do together. She's so beautiful and talented. I love her. All right, you guys.
Appreciate you for having me. Is this a goodbye?
Goodbye.
Oh, Nia Rose, Californeah. Go ahead, follow me. And all that other shit. Go download my album, my singles, all that other shit. Ow! That was fun.
Man, I remember this. Well, this was a long time ago.
Yeah, this was a minute ago.
Well, how long ago was it?
A year?
Yeah.
Maybe 2?
Maybe 2?
Yeah.
2019, we ain't doing nothing.
Nah.
We gotta do something, though.
Yeah, because they sleeping.
They sleeping?
We sleeping.
We sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should apply a little bit of pressure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got something for that.
You got something for that?
Yeah, play that pressure right quick. Mm-hmm.
Applying that pressure on you, on you. Applying that pressure, applying that pressure, applying that pressure, applying that pressure, applying that pressure on you, on you. Took a little time for myself out. Back applying pressure with that belt now. Y'all gon' need help now that I am back around. Ain't nobody safe and sound. It ain't no rules on how I get down. I get it in, and for the team I get the W. If they don't fuck with you, and it's a multitude of things that you shouldn't do. Like come at me if I don't come at you. I don't got time for the game. My time frame lead to other things. I'm in the fast track, you in the other lane. Seems so appropriately. Applying that pressure, applying that pressure,